Well, good afternoon campers, it's Tuesday, Snipe Lake, I'm on my own. Ben's on his holidays this week. I'm looking to swim too, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to have a quick walk round, but I don't know. A little walk about first, see what happens, and I'll leave my gear in tow. There's no one else on the lake tonight, so we'll see where I decide to go. It's a bit of a weird one, this one, because it's my last overnighter of the Snipe Lake Carp Challenge with Ben. I'm on my own, and then next week I'm off and Ben's going to do the last one, because we said that we're going to finish it at the end of October this year. So it's all level peggings, so all to play for tonight and then for Ben next week. So anyway, stop talking, I'm going to have a little mooch about, and we'll see what happens, where I end up. I've had a mooch about, not seen anything really, so I'm going to throw caution to the wind and have a go in too tonight. I do know that a couple of fish have been coming out from around this sort of side, so it's worth a go. Got my bivvy up of sorts. Let's get some rods clipped up and see where we're going to go. Right then campers, that's the first one out by the right hand silver birch, nice and tight. I'm going to put the second one to the left hand side island, and then I'm going to have one to the pads, locked up nice and tight. I am rushing a little bit because I've got a lot to talk about tonight. Like I said earlier, it's my last session of the Carp Challenge with Ben, so I'm gonna, if I can, try and remember some of the catches, or all the catches we've had, and talk you through our year so far. Ben's very kindly allowed me to use his photographs on here, so for the first time you'll be able to see the fish that he's caught on here. So that's if I can remember. I've got some written down, so we'll see what happens. Right, so what I'm going to do then, now I've got two rods in and I've got this solid bag to do, is I am going to try and remember how this year's gone for me and Ben in the old Snipe Lake Carp Cup. Ben had the first fish out. He had this stunning 25 £10 common, which is a right touch, and then I think it was next session or a couple of sessions later, don't quote me on this, he had another common. I think the next common he had was this one at 25.12. So yeah, a couple of nice commons. He got off to a flyer, I got off to a stinker. So yeah, that was a good start for Ben. What I'm going to do is do this solid bag, and then let you know about the rest of the fish. Right, so after Ben had got off to a fly with those two commons, I had my first fish, which was a stocky at about 13.8 I think it was, which was a target fish for me, so happy days. Right, so after I had that lovely little stocky, Ben's next fish was, what was it? I think he had the big ling at £24. So basically I was 3-1 down already. But never panic, because I knew that luck can change, so it doesn't take long. I think I had a bit of a tough April actually, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, one fish I think in April. Right, so I think, where are we? I was 3-1 down by then, but I think then we was coming into May. Didn't realise that I'd have a few good sessions in May, which was a touch. Yeah, my first session in May saw me bank this cracker of a mirror, £17. That's a nice fish. And then a couple of weeks later I had a 2 fish overnighter, which is quite rare. What did I have? Let me try and think. I mean the first fish, oh that's right, yeah, the first fish was the big grassy at 27.14, which was a nice fish, nice and big. And then I think I had a 23.8 mirror in the night, that session as well, so happy days. So now I was 4-3 in front, taking the lead. And then what happened after that? My next session saw me go 5-3 in front. I think I banked a little common on the following Thursday night. I think that was about 16 pound 8. So that was nice. Yeah, so I was 2 in front, but not for long as it turns out. Because at the beginning of June, Ben had a 2 fish overnighter when he banked a £13.10 stocky, which I'd already had. I think that was my first fish of the year. And then, quite bonkers, he had the big grassy as well. So I think that went 27.4 for him. So yeah, we caught two fish, 2 of the same fish. So happy days. Right, so that made it 5-5. But before June was out, I went 1 in front again with I think it was a common of about 25.2, so that was alright. But then he banked a small common which drew his level again, 6.6. And then when July come, old Ben found a little bit of form. First he had a mirror of about 18.4, then a lump of a common of around 28.4. That was a nice fish. So now he's beating him 8.6, I think it is. So I'm never going to get this bag done, keep talking about a fish. Yeah, so now it's 8.6 to Ben, and he's proper doing me. But luckily then I managed to winkle out a 24.8 common. So he was only 1 in front then. And then he went and ruined that by banking a mirror of 17.12. So yeah, showing me the way again, wasn't he? So that made it 9.7, I think. And then luckily I managed to bank another common. That one went 25.14, which I was well happy with. Definitely a nice fish. 9.8, that made it. Then Ben made it 10.8 when he banked I think it was another common of about 21.5. Yeah, 21.8, that common. So yeah, 10.8, 2 in front. Come on, mate, give us a go. But then I had this lovely common, 27.14. So that was 10.9, and then to draw level peggings I had a target fish which was the ghostie at 28.2. So as it stands at the moment, that's all the fish we've had this year. Hopefully we're going to add to that tonight, or I am, and then maybe he'll add to it on Tuesday next week when he fishes. I hope I've got them all. Probably a load of old gobbledygook to be fair, but I've got to get this out, stop talking, and get this bag out. Right then, campers, I am all fed. I've made myself another brew, second one of the session. No signs, pitch black out there anyway, so I think the only noise I'm going to hear is the aerator, and if I'm lucky enough to get a take, one of my bite alarms to go off, but no knocks as yet. So, like I said earlier, I've got 3 Ronnies out, 1 in the PVA solid bag to the pads locked up, and 2 on the island. one on the left hand silver birch, one on the right hand silver birch. So all normal stuff, what I've done before. But while I was eating my dinner, I was thinking about the year gone past. Well, it's not even a year, but since me and Ben started fishing this one again this year in March. And I was sitting here thinking, if I've done an average of one overnighter a week, probably about 12 hours fishing on average. Now it's getting darker, it's a little bit less, but so if we took an average of 12 hours for an overnighter, baits in the water, like, you know, you're looking at 48 hours of fishing a month. I've had 10 fish, Ben's had 10 fish. I mean, obviously some weeks we didn't fish, but then some weeks we did 2 sessions in. So it like pans itself out over the course of the year, I suppose. But on average, we're fishing a 48-hour session a month, or what equates to a 48-hour session a month. So what have we done? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months of fishing, 10 fish. So if you know how tough this lake is, and I said to you at the start of the year, tell you what, if you come and do a 48-hour every weekend, and you're guaranteed at least 1 fish per 48 hours, I reckon anybody who knows this lake would bite your hand off for that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that so far. Obviously I'd like another one tonight, as soon as it's my last go, for the challenge anyway. I will fish, not next week because I'm off, but I will carry on fishing this one for a couple of more goes. I do remember us fishing over in swim 11 and 12 last year, where I had 2 fish in a night, and that was on the 22nd of November, so it is possible to winkle a few more out before it gets proper cold. Mind you, talking of cold, I haven't got my ESP t-shirt on anymore, look. That shows you the weather's turning. And I've got my long johns on. Still, I should be nice and toasty tonight, because I was cold last week. I'm going to finish my tea and probably get my head down, because there ain't a lot more else I can do except talk to you, talk to myself, waste my batteries on my light. But you know the rules, if anything happens I'll let you know. Well, good morning campers, it is 5:30, it's bloody freezing and the kettle's on. No news on the fish front, bugger. But on a positive note, the kettle's on. It is bloody cold this morning. It's a nightmare, because I had my old thermal long johns on last night, and the temperature didn't drop as much as I thought it was going to. So I was sweating my bleeding spuds off in my pit. Now it's freezing cold and I'm shivering. So, well, like I say, no news on the fish front. My receiver went a little bit mental last night, which told me that the batteries are going. It's a completely different sound when the batteries are going. It's like an alarmy type of high-pitched noise that goes on for like 15 seconds. Scared the bejesus out of me as I was dropping off. So I changed them and then stayed silent for the rest of the night. So it's absolutely pitch black out there and cold. So I'm going to have my brew, same as always, packed down, but yeah, no fish. Still, I'm glad I've done this vlog so I can show you all the photos and videos and that from the Snipe challenge for me and Ben, like I said last night. So I'll have to go home tonight, sit in front of the old computer and give myself a bleeding brain ache for a couple of hours putting all that together. But now I'm under pressure a little bit because Ben's got a session on me now, and next week, to winkle out the winner, which I'm sure he will, but that's alright. I'll be made up for him, because whoever wins it will deserve it. Well, I'm not happy with that, look. Packing down my bivvy, I've had to wash it all, look, because it was covered in bird shit. Right campers, that's me all packed up, ready to rock and roll. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week, all being well. Appreciate all the views, comments and the likes and all that, and see you next week. Take care of each other. Well, good morning campers. I'm out and about nice and early with this one on a damp, wet morning. And I just thought I'd give you the heads up on what's going on with the old Carp challenge. Ben sent me a message just letting me know that he had his arse kicked in swim 5, and that was his last session that he was going to do before the end of October. So he congratulated me on retaining the Carp Cup. I did say to him I didn't really want to retain it. I'd rather win it outright or even lose it outright. But yeah, the agreement was fish till the end of October. So I know there was talk about a bit of a sudden death thing going on, but I think that's Ben's season on Snipe Lake finished with. So that's all good. I'm going to carry on doing a bit till it gets a little bit too cold maybe, but I'll get to write my name in black marker pen on the old trophy again 2019. So as always next year. But in the meantime, what I'd like to do is thank Ben for all the entertainment of all the overnighters we've done, all the beers and ciders we've had, and dread to think how many calories we've eaten takeaways this year. So yeah, thanks Ben, it's been great. Have I loved every minute? Well, yeah, I suppose I have, even the blanks, but as always next year we'll start doing something again next year. So, and in the meantime, to all you campers out there, have a good week, and hopefully I'll see you next week. I probably already said that on the end of the other video, but don't matter. Have a good week, stay safe, look after each other and all that jazz, and see you soon.